Why are you being racist to other people in other countries? For money, for clout.
I've said it many times. I don't give a fuck. I have no morals. I'm a fucking sociopath. I don't give a
The downfall of Johnny Somali, disrespect, outrage, and justice in South Korea. Johnny Somali, a controversial online personality, has found himself ensnared in legal troubles in South Korea. Known for his provocative antics, his actions have crossed lines that sparked widespread outrage, both online and in South Korea, culminating in his arrest. Here's the full story of how his reckless behavior led to a national uproar and legal repercussions that could change his life forever. A pattern of provocation, Somali's behavior in South Korea was not an isolated incident. During his time in Japan, he engaged in similarly provocative behavior, facing backlash for disrespecting public spaces and antagonizing locals. Despite legal troubles in Japan, he continued to push boundaries, seemingly emboldened by the controversy his actions generated. His arrival in South Korea marked a continuation of this pattern. From causing disturbances on public transportation to creating chaos in convenience stores, Somali seemed to revel in the attention his disruptive behavior brought. However, South Korea, unlike Japan, has shown far less tolerance for such antics. Mounting tensions and confrontations, the situation escalated dramatically in late October. On October 24th, Somali was involved in another altercation, this time leaving him injured. Videos of the encounter showed him visibly shaken. Rather than evoke sympathy, the incident fueled further criticism, with many online commenters expressing satisfaction at his discomfort. Just 3 days later, Somali was involved in another altercation, this time leaving him injured. The repeated confrontations were clear signs that the public's patience had run out. The situation reached a boiling point as more individuals and groups joined efforts to hold him accountable. The search intensifies. Adding to the drama, a prominent South Korean YouTuber joined the effort to track Somali, offering a reward of 2 million won, approximately $2,000, for information on his whereabouts. Rumors swirled that he might be hiding in a hospital, but the bounty amplified the search. Meanwhile, allegations of drug use surfaced, giving South Korean authorities ground to investigate Somali further. Under the country's strict drug laws, a conviction could lead to a prison sentence exceeding 10 years, alongside heavy fines. Somali's legal troubles were rapidly multiplying, leaving him with few options. Legal and social consequences. On October 27th, South Korean authorities banned Somali from leaving the country, ensuring he would face all pending charges. This marked a significant turning point, as it became clear that the nation was determined to hold him accountable. If convicted of the drug charges and other offenses, Somali could face severe penalties, including imprisonment. Even deportation, a common resolution for foreign troublemakers, is unlikely to occur until he serves his sentence. South Korean officials have made it clear that they intend to prosecute him fully, sending a strong message about the consequences of disrespecting their culture and laws. Public sentiment, outrage, and dark humor. The public's reaction to Somali's actions has been overwhelmingly negative. Social media platforms exploded with condemnation, with many users mocking his predicament. Some pointed out the irony of his online persona crumbling under the weight of real-world consequences. Comment sections under videos of his confrontations were filled with biting remarks. One user wrote, "He's been asking for this. Korea doesn't tolerate this nonsense." Another quipped, "If he's looking for attention, well, he certainly got it now, just not in the way he hoped." Dark humor also permeated discussions, with some commenters jokingly advising locals on how to deal with Somali. Others speculated about his fate in prison, suggesting that his notoriety would make his experience behind bars far from comfortable. A shocking revelation about his identity. As the controversy grew, details about Somali's background came under scrutiny. Despite using the moniker Johnny Somali, he is reportedly not Somali at all. According to online revelations, his real name is Ramzi Khalid Isma, and he is of Ethiopian Jewish descent. Somali admitted in past interviews that he chose the name because he thought it would help him go viral and because he wanted to provoke specific communities. This revelation only deepened public disdain. Many saw it as further proof of his calculated and malicious intent to stir controversy for personal gain. A turning point for public tolerance, Johnny Somali's case has sparked broader discussions about accountability for influencers who push boundaries in foreign countries. Many South Koreans see his actions as not just disrespectful, but emblematic of a larger problem with content creators who prioritize clout over cultural sensitivity. While some argued that deporting Somali would be the easiest solution, others contended that it would let him off too lightly. By keeping him in South Korea to face legal consequences, authorities are setting a precedent that such behavior will not be tolerated. The road ahead as of now, Somali remains in South Korea, banned from leaving until his legal issues are resolved. The path forward looks bleak for him. Even if he avoids a lengthy prison sentence, the damage to his reputation is irreversible. For Somali, this may be the end of his international stunts. His once thriving online persona has crumbled under the weight of widespread condemnation. What began as a quest for attention has spiraled into a cautionary tale about the perils of disrespecting cultural boundaries. What this case reveals, Johnny Somali's downfall has ignited conversations about the limits of tolerance for disruptive influencers. His story serves as a stark reminder that cultural norms and laws must be respected, no matter where you are. While some may see his actions as a desperate bid for relevance, the consequences have been anything but fleeting. Somali's case underscores the importance of accountability and the growing resistance to content creators who thrive on provocation. What do you think? Does Somali deserve the full weight of South Korean justice, or should he simply be deported? Share your thoughts on what this case says about the future of influencer culture and accountability.